So when we look at sleep, we see a bunch of markers negatively affected.
Yeah.
And you think that, oh, well, it's just one bad night of sleep. I'm going to make up for it on the weekend. That's, in fact, a myth.
Okay.
You can't make up sleep.
So you're telling me, because I have a baby, and I'm sleeping like half the amount of hours that I normally sleep.
Take a solid 5 years off your life.
Really? Okay.
So
having a baby was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
Okay.
This is coming from someone who doesn't have a child.
Okay.
Right. So, I mean, there are scenarios where it's out of our control.
Yeah.
But there are things. This has kind of been my mindset. I've looked at sort of stoicism, let's say over the last year, and I've been able to apply it to so many concepts in my life, and really, and I'm going to absolutely not explain it to its fullest, but I think for me, it comes down to what I take from it is what can you control?
Yeah.
What is within that circle of control, and what's outside of that circle?
Yeah.
Your son is absolutely outside of your circle of control.
I could control him, but I think it's not the right decision for sure.
Might not be a parenting
I don't think my wife would like that very much.
So if you are looking to optimize your sleep, optimize the areas that you can. You might not be able to change the fact that you're a shift worker.
Yeah.
I was a shift worker for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And I decided, there were many reasons, but when World Health Organization, and I know World Health, who has a bad reputation now, but they put it on the list of carcinogens.
I was like, why is this band in control? The who? I was like, what is going on? Should they really be making decisions? But then,
good music.
Yeah.
Perhaps they could be making the decisions instead of
possibly better decisions.
World Health. Yeah. But I mean, shift work was put on the list of potential carcinogens.
Yeah.
And we know that disruption of circadian rhythm is going to be negatively affect your health. So I would say start to optimize your sleep, and it's the basics. Don't take melatonin. That's not your first step to optimize sleep. Your first step is remove the blue light at night. Expose yourself to natural sunlight.
So can you tell people what blue light is then?
Yeah. What you're looking at,
But
right?
this is okay during the day, right?
You know what? So it's kind of like, again, what's within your realm of control. You work a job where you've now been moved entirely into your home office, and all of your meetings have become Zoom meetings. That's outside of your realm of control.
So I have an app on here called Flux.
Love Flux.
And it naturally changes the tone and light of the screen based off of the time of day.
Yeah.
Is that going to help me?
I mean, pre-COVID, I did a lot of traveling with time zone differences, and Flux is my best friend. So if you're listening and you're like, I too, changed time zones. I think the best hack, I hate using the word hack because it's like you're doing things quickly and rushed. The best way to optimize, certain shifts like this is do things that require zero willpower. Flux is a free download.
Yeah.
You pop it on your computer. It does it for you.
Yeah.
It changes according to the time zone you're in.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, you and I would have more of a difficult time, but you can do the blue blockers.
Yeah.
I have a hack on my phone to turn the screen red, not dim. This is where there's a misconception. You're not looking to dim your screen.
Yeah, you're trying to change
the hue.
Yeah.
And we're very simple creatures. Like humans, at night, we should be looking at orange and red hues. Why? Because that's what the sun looks like.
Okay.
The incandescent bulb allowed us to do all of these things, right? To have light and heat and all of this in our home, but it's doing us a disservice for our sleep.
Okay.
So that would be blue light, and then natural sunlight exposure in the morning is exactly that.
Yeah.
And then to those who are in, let's say North America, who are laughing like we're in the middle of winter, what sun?
Yeah.
You can do this through like a vitamin D lamp, a full spectrum bulb.
Yeah. I think I remember reading something years ago about a study that they did in Sweden. They took a bunch of college students and they wired them up and had them sleep in a bedroom or a room that was completely blacked out. And they pretty much tracked the waves, the beta waves and the alpha waves of the brain, cortisol levels, everything. And what they did is they had this like little laser that would, for a microsecond, just boom, turn on and off and hit the back of their knee and the skin.
Yeah, on the back of their knee.
And immediately you see a spike in their cortisol. Yeah. And it would go boom, boom. And I think that really helped me understand just how important it is to sleep in a room with all of the lights off, completely blacked out, because it's really more reminiscent of
create the cave,
being outside in a cave, no lights. This is how we spend more time evolving as cavemen than we have in our current civilization.